Hello, my dear crafters. Today we have a quick and very useful gift to learn. So this is a notepad. When you open, you have a beautiful notepad here on the right with a little calendar and a post-it note. And this actually comes like this. You can get it at the dollar store. Let me open one just to show you. So this is supposed to be a magnet thing for your fridge, I guess. It's called monthly calendar. Yeah, monthly. So it comes with a little calendar, and I just took some pages away because it's June already, and it comes with a notebook, and it's a magnetic, so you just remove this, and I'm going to show you how to use this. So this is from the Dollar Tree. So you're going to turn that into this beautiful thing here. It's like a notebook, and you decorate it whichever way you want. This is the one that we're doing together today. Same thing, we're gonna open, have the calendar, the post-it note with your notebook here on the right. How cute is that? Very easy to make. And before you ask me, because you always do, this is the paper that I'm using. You've seen this before. I'm trying to use it up. It's called Color Pop, and I bought it at Joann's, okay? But you can find it online for sure. Very easy and quick to make. So let's move to the tutorial. Okay, so let's look at what we need. We're going to need one of these from the Dollar Tree. It comes with a little tiny calendar and notebook. So we're going to get this out of here. And what I do is, because this comes all glued, so you have to remove everything. And I actually already removed, there is a magnet here. I already removed that, so just going to cut the calendar first. Sometimes I leave these, but in this case here, it doesn't go with the paper and it would be a little too much. But sometimes I do use it because it's cute and it has the same pattern as the notebook. So sometimes I leave it, but not in this case. I'm just gonna get rid of this. So there we have this ready to go. And the notebook is the same thing. I'm just going to remove this. There you go. So we're going to need this, okay? Because that's going to go through. We're going to have like a band for this after we're done covering it. So put this aside. So let's work on the cover, okay? So let's work on this. We're going to need the main piece of paper here. This one is 8 1/8 of an inch by 5 1/8 of an inch, okay? And this 1/8 of an inch is just to give it some wiggle room. So that's the main base. The two mats that will go in front and back are 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. And the other thing that I have here is this is one of the cut aparts from the paper, and I just matted with a little piece of paper just to make it pop, and that's gonna go here, okay? But we're going to still embellish that. So that's for the notebook. Let me get, here's the paper. This is what you need to cover the notepad, okay? And this paper here is 4 by 6 1/2. So that's all you need in terms of paper. Let's cover the paper here, the notepad first, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. Let me zoom in a little bit so it's easier for you to see. What I usually do is I just do this to make sure that this is straight, and then I don't do any scoring really. I just do this, and with my fingers or with your bone folder, you just make sure that it's aligned here. See? Then I come with my bone folder and I just flatten it to make it easier. There you go. So that's ready to glue. So what you do is, you see how like I have a little bit more here. That's fine. You can either cut that or you can just leave it as is. Sometimes I cut it, sometimes I don't. So use some, I usually use here double-sided tape, but you don't have to. Just use whatever you have in terms of glue. Again, align it to know, just to make sure that it's perfectly aligned here. And we're going to press it down. I can see that that's why I have 1/8 of an inch, because sometimes when you don't have a little bit of wiggle room here, then it's not enough. You know how papers are. So I would rather have to cut. Like, did you see that there is some paper here? It's a little bit too much. So I would just go around like this. I would rather have something to cut than not enough to cover the paper, because then there's nothing you can do. See, here I had a little bit too much. So all the rest, I think it's okay. Let me see this side here. I'm gonna cut a little bit here too. And it's really easy to do that after you've glued it. So you pretty much have this done. I'm gonna move to the cover, okay? There you go, perfect. So we have our notebook here ready to go. Gonna put this aside, and you can embellish that too, you don't have to though. So we're gonna get the main paper here, and we're going to score it. I can find my scorer, the one that I like. Oh, that's what I use the most for scoring. So that's 3 7/8 of an inch. So 5, 6, 7. Here's 7/8 of an inch. I'm gonna go here. The distance here, the binding, you know, the, what do you call it, spine here is 3/8 of an inch. So you just go 1, 2, 3, which is 4 1/4. Okay. So 3 7/8, 4 1/4. Don't worry about these measurements, guys, because as you know, I always write it in my description. So make sure that's all the scoring we need. So we already have the spine and the book. We're just going to embellish it now. These two mats, I think I already gave you, it's 4 3/4 by 3.5. So we're just gonna glue that. And that's the beauty of using paper mat, everything goes well. So we're gonna go one here. Very summery, love it. And another one. And then I'm gonna get the cut apart, and I think I'm going to add to the cut apart those little water things. Oh, you do not want this to go everywhere. Oh my god, you know, these are beautiful, and I think they're gonna look perfect. Yes, look at that. I'm gonna have a few. Oh my goodness, so hard to touch these. Let me get my jewel picker. I think that's what it's called, because it makes it much easier to grab these things. So yeah, I think 2 here and one little one. I want a little one like that. A little one here. Okay. Oh, I'm not even gonna close it because it just feels like it's gonna go everywhere. So I'm just gonna add, look how beautiful it is. Just love this little thing. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue. There you go. And I'll have the link to everything for you, okay? If you want to find these are perfect for any project because they don't have color. And they just pick up whatever color is in the background if you do it right, which is not what I'm doing right now. That's why you have the other side of this thing. I'm gonna get some of this glue off. I'm gonna put another one here. There you go. See, it just adds a little, it really looks, when it dries, it looks like water. So we're gonna finish this. I'm actually gonna leave this for the last thing because what I want to do now is we're gonna go inside. Can you hear the very loud? So here's how you do this. I want to make sure that you can remove and reuse this if someone wants to. So you're gonna make just like a belly band. Turn it around. Leave a little bit of space here on the sides, just a little, just so that it can slide easily on and off. There you go. I don't need this much. This is a little too much. So to make sure that you have some wiggle room. And we're gonna put some glue here, like that. Yeah, so that's good. There's no, and now what we do is we make sure that this goes up to the top, as far up as you can go, and we're going to glue the band. So we're gonna put glue only on the band because then you're able to replace these, okay? So I'm gonna just place this here, like that. So make sure that it's evenly placed. Close it to make sure that everything is fine. And then you know, there you go, and I just removed it. That's what, you know, when you're doing videos, you want to do everything fast, but that doesn't always help, does it? Because what I want to do here is to remove. I'm not gonna do it now, so just leave it there. It will be able to be removed, okay? So there, and then on the left, we are going to add our little calendar. Just put glue, because this calendar is, you're not gonna want to reuse it. So there you go, we have the calendar. And now I need to go get the post-it note thing. I'll be back. So I'm back, and I'm just gonna use one of these. This is from the Dollar Tree too. You have tons of options in terms of post-it notes there. So today I'm gonna just put some glue here. Seriously, motorcycle, this is not a good day. Can you just leave? Can you hear it? There's always a noise when you're making videos. So there you go. We're almost ready. Last thing to do is to add the embellishment, the cut aparts. Use all the cut aparts that you can, because chances are they will not go well with another paper pad. Guys, I do not understand people who like to drive noisy motorcycles. I will never understand that. Seriously, I have no respect for others. Anyway, grumpy lady. There you go, we're done. So here we are. We have our beautiful paper notepad here. We have the little calendar and a little tiny post-it note. So here are the two that I made. I hope you enjoyed. This is a great gift to give. I mean, think about Christmas. Change the paper and you have something wonderful to give away, okay? This one I removed the pages and it's June already. These ones are just left as is, but doesn't really make a difference. So there you are. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you in my next video.